Good morning and welcome to another edition of Sirtokalott's news headlines. Going to start off today with a wee story for America. Obama apparently still cannot get support for his free healthcare for everyone plan. What is going on in that country? What is going on? Why would you not want to give healthcare to somebody who needs it? Just because they're skint? That doesn't sound very nice to me. Right. Now, who do you think's refusing it? Is it a guy living in a trailer park? Is it a guy living in the ghetto? Is it the skint people that's complaining about it? Very much doubt it. There's people who are paying insurance, and for what I can work out, they're worried that their insurance is going to go up. And they talk about, I've heard them talk about the NHS in Britain. Look at the state of that. Well, let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with the NHS in Britain. We're a nation of whingers. We whinge about everything. Right, so we'll whinge about the NHS because we had to wait 2 hours in casualty to get our broken leg fixed. That's just because people came in stabbed and everything and had to get seen to first. That's all, so we whinge, oh, you wait ages in that place, it's terrible, all the rest of it. There's nothing wrong with the health service here. The money's spent where it can be and everybody is entitled to it. No to mention, because they're all rich. They're all fucking idiots, but what I can tell, what's wrong with them? You know what I mean? You break your leg, you go and you get fixed, you swagger on it. You didn't swagger, you hobble on a set of crutches, but you get them all meaning, do you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous you can't have free healthcare. It's nonsense. Healthcare in here's fine. I've never had a problem when I've went to hospital. They've stitched me up, they've done whatever. Sorted me out, didn't bother handing me a bill at the end of it. Everything was covered. You know what I mean? I think it's just ridiculous. It speaks a lot for a country that will not give free healthcare for everyone, right? Maybe Americans can help me understand this, right? Send me some comments and tell me why it's so terrible to give free healthcare to everyone. You'll still have the option of getting the best of healthcare and paying for your private insurance if that's what you want. You know what I mean? No problem. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand it. You need to try and explain it to me. It's fucking ridiculous. Sticking with America as well, right? Apparently there's been a sharp rise of birth defects in Fallujah in Iraq, right, over the last 6 years. And locals are blaming it on American weapons that have been used, right? There's been heart problems, bairns born with one arm, brain damage, paralysis, extra fingers and toes and things like this, right? Now, there's no way, I mean, when we drop them, you would need to be dropping chemical weapons or nuking everybody or something and radiating them and using mad weird weapons on them. But no, they're dropping big air support flying in, bang, boom, blowing up the Taliban to bits. Well, I mean, that's not going to cause bairns to come out wrong. Well, I mean, you know how they treat the women out there. Maybe it's because they've got a vitamin D deficiency, because they're not getting any sunlight, because they're all dressed like letterboxes, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? There's something wrong. Maybe it's because they all get scalped about the nut. They all get a kicking if they talk out of line. You know what I mean? Maybe she got stoned half to death because she was pregnant, and that caused the birth defects. I don't know. Maybe the Taliban's putting stuff in the water that causes the birth defects to blame the Americans. I don't know. All I know is America and Britain's in this together. And we're not sitting there dropping weapons that's causing birth defects. I can assure you that. That's a pile of bullshit. You know what I mean? That's Taliban, what do you call it? What's the name for it? Company. Propaganda. That's Taliban propaganda. They're not even very good at it. You know what I mean? They're still sending us videos. They're still on VHS. Well, I mean, one of these days they'll send us a DVD. Where's the latest videos for Bin Laden? No sending us them anymore. Why did you stop sending them? I think the bastards did, that's how. They didn't want to tell us he's dead though, because we want them all to think, they want us all to be feared that he's still out there planning attacks and that. I think he got a cave dropped on his head at some point, as simple as that, and he's pan breed. He's toast. Other news today, Chile still suffering for aftershocks. What else can you say? It's a disaster zone, but I do understand a wee bit, because see, after about 20-30 aftershocks, I can't find my house either. You know what I mean? Anyway, a bit of news a bit closer to home. The MOD's been accused lying basically, because there's an investigation into their 20 billion shortfall in funds and where's it went and what's happening with it and all the rest of it, right? Well, it's bloody obvious, isn't it? We're not going to know. We're not going to find out. So these black ops and things that you find out about, do you know what I mean? They're not going to tell us if they've went and paid a fortune to some mob of ex-Taliban fighters and have converted them, trained them and sent them into do mad missions. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you if they've had to pay off officials here, there and everywhere to get support and get them to stick folk in and shut camps and that. They're not going to tell us if some money had to get given to Pakistan to get them to stop letting the Taliban get safe havens in certain areas there. Maybe some of the money's get spent there. Right, the money's getting played about with. You didn't always get a proper accurate thing for the military. It's the military. You know what I mean? People go, they lied about us to go to war. They always lie. They're supposed to lie. If they tell the truth, then we wouldn't ever be able to go to war. We wouldn't be able to ever solve any problems. We wouldn't be able to do anything. They tell the public the truth, the public will go like that. Well, no, they can't do that. We might hurt some of the little bunnies and rabbits and some of the little deer and the trees in the mountains. You can't drop a bomb. That's disgusting behaviour. No, we'll just sort it out with diplomacy. Well, we tried that. Was it Resolution 1441 or something? That was the 30-odd resolution that we gave them. The United Nations should have said, look, get it done this time, Saddam, let the inspectors in, we're coming in, we're slapping your eyes good style, we're taking you out of power, right, your people will probably string you up like they did. And by doing that, what we done is we saved the UN's reputation. Nobody would have listened to them for then, it would have been over with. We stood up and we took the action we believed we had to take. And that's the end of it. And people can whinge about it. We're on our way to the end of it now. So stop whinging and get on with it. Stop bitching about what they lied about. It was for oil. Good, oil's protecting your country too. See what happens to your economy if some madman's in charge of oil. God, it was the 4th largest oil reserve in the world. That's what it was. If you let that man decide to suddenly flood the market with oil and totally hammer the price of it straight down, then that's going to seriously affect your economy, particularly America's and Britain's and other economies in the world. America's whole economy is built on oil. Similarly, if it decides to start restricting the flow and no play ball with OPEC or whatever it is that keeps control of the price to keep things healthy and keep the economies healthy, you're in a lot of trouble. So a war for oil is actually quite a good thing. Even though there's deaths and stuff, it's also protecting your country, stopping the unemployment, stopping suicides, it's stopping all sorts of crazy shit, right? So war for oil or no war for oil, he's got lied to, and so what? Everybody lies in war, or like I said, we'd never go to war. Anyway, that's the end of it for today. Thanks for listening, folks. Remember the comments, if you disagree with me, let me know. So anyway, we get this news better. Cheers for listening.